this day forward, there will come a time that we will also launch new products. New products that will be added into our products that we have already today. Right now, Zambia has only have 9 products that has been registered. But soon, we will also be adding more to make sure we also cover those other group or ages group that we can also give our supplements. So today, that is why we are talking about our products, sharing our products. It's because of these things. Again, to learn more, to share more, and to be more knowledgeable, to have a deeper foundation when it comes to our products, as well as to be ready if we have new products that we don't know. It's only a way of us talking about the products. Because mind you guys, every day we have our opportunity plan presentation. Am I right? Yes. And every day during our opportunity plan presentation or product presentation, it's not really the whole discussion about the product. We just highlight some of the components. We just highlight some of the benefits, but we do not discuss everything about it. Am I right? But for us, it's important we know so that we can already classify. We already know how to give suggestions and advices to our clients because we know better our products. Is that correct? Yes, because the more we know about it, because we believe that knowledge is power. Okay. Now today, moving on to health. Now what are these 3 R's? Number 1, have the right eating habits or right diet. So make sure what we eat is good for your body. You can wash your hands with soap and water, and that's good. Every time for the shaking of hands, even just holding anything on the table, on the floor, even here when you're holding any surface, never touch your face. Make sure after everything you wash your hands. Okay? To prevent diseases or what we call cross-contamination. That is what is the best word for that. When you say cross-contamination, passing of one virus after another person. Because imagine we shake hands. After you, I shake his hand. After you, I shake his hand. After him, I shake another hand. So how many people already passed in my hands? I don't know where their hand came from. If they also shake other people's hand, hold their phone, or even touch the floor or a surface that is dirty. We don't know. So it's also a way of us, getting the viruses. Sometimes we are surprised or having flu, or we have a cough, or we have fever. It's because we get it from the surroundings that we have. Sometimes unconsciously we touch our mouth, we touch our eyes, we even rub our eyes, rub our face, and we're not conscious that we already have acquired the virus in our hand. And we cannot see virus. So it's a microscopic entity that we can never see, but it is present and it can contribute in us to develop different kinds of bacteria and diseases. So again, make sure you are practicing the right discipline by starting with cleanliness in your body. Cleaning your hands, cleaning your body, making sure you take a bath every day. If not so, make sure you wash your body, to keep off all of those toxins and bacteria and free radicals around us. Because if not, it will also harbor more deeper, or shall I say more advanced bacteria and viruses. And don't you know that bacteria and viruses also upgrades? Yes, it upgrades very well. Before, we didn't have COVID, right? It just came to us because also of the practices of people. And viruses are man-made. It's not made by science or what. It's made of man. With acquiring different mixture of bacteria and viruses. When they group together, they be one as a team. Yes, they become one as a team. They also upgrade. And they will find ways how they can put a lot of disease, put a lot of harm in our healthy body. And that's their mission. And they didn't know, we also have our mission, and that is to prevent them from also contacting and also going into our healthy body. So today, That is the 3 R's that we must practice so that we make sure we are safe and we prevent diseases. Now, let's start with ourselves. Now, aside from how we are to learn about the 3 R's in prevention, there are also things to be remembered about food supplements. Let's learn that food supplements, or let's talk about food supplements. And food supplements are herbal medicines or drugs. They are not food additives, not intended to treat, mitigate, and cure diseases. In short, food supplements is not a miracle medicine. It is not a miracle drug. Am I understood? Is it clear? And take note, food supplements are only intended to use dietary supplements to ensure the body gets enough essential nutrients. Food supplements is called food supplements because it will supply the missing nutrients, vitamins, requirements of your body so that it can maintain its health or full health. Is that understood?
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of us, when we talk about our products, we always tell them that, don't worry, I promise you. It's not a magic word, ladies and gentlemen. We are not here to promise. We are just here to recommend and to make sure they have good health and to prevent diseases and to make sure they have good protection against bacteria and viruses. It will just make your body fit, body ready for those bacteria and viruses that wants to harbor our health. Because most of the time, food supplements is also, it's a common mistake of a lot of people. They look at food supplements as medicines and drugs, just like what the doctors are prescribing. But here we are not prescribing our supplements because it is food. And food means that it's good for your body, just to strengthen it, just to supply its needs, and to make sure you have good body and good health. And that's just it. For those people who are already sick, they take supplements to supply also what is lacking in their body, to have a stronger immune system. Stronger immune system simply means they will not break down, they will not be weakened, they will be protected against the negative effects of the drugs that they are taking. Am I understood, guys? Are we learning?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, that's good. Now, those are the things to remember. And today, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about them one by one. Let's start with our flagship product, C24/7. C24/7 has 140 components with a total of 22,000 phytonutrients. What do you mean by phytonutrients? It calls phyto means plant-based nutrients. So our products are plant-based nutrients or phytonutrients and contains 29 vitamins and minerals up to essential fatty acids. Plus, it also contains longevity polyphenols and everything already included. It also uses advanced technologies. Wow! It's made up of 140 components compressed inside C24/7, which includes nanotechnology, Synertech, and Alphatech. Let's talk about them one by one. What do you mean by nanotechnology or nanotech? It means the breaking down of bigger particles into smaller particles so that they can be compressed. They can fit inside our vegetable capsule form C24/7. That's why all of the components are inside our supplement. What else? It also has a technology we call Synertech. Syner means synergism, and technology. Synergism means the combination of the products are working together to boost its function or its immunity. So imagine this, guys. Why is it vitamins is always partnered with nutrients? No one can answer? Why is vitamins always partnered with nutrients nutrients or minerals. Why does the doctor always says, always take your vitamins and minerals. Always take it with vitamins and minerals. And minerals and vitamins. And vitamins and minerals. There's a logic explanation for that, ladies and gentlemen. It's because vitamins alone cannot work in your body without minerals. Yes. Let me give you an example. Vitamin C cannot work without vitamin D and K. That is why vitamin C alone, without other nutrients together with it, or you're not eating with good in vitamin D, you're not exposed under the sun, which is the good time in the morning, but don't go over 800 hours and above. Less than that, if there's already sunlight, that's where you can get a good source of vitamin D. So if you're drinking vitamin C and you're exposed to that good sunshine, you can have a better absorption when it comes to vitamin C. What if you are not frequently exposed to the sunlight? You have to take vitamin D, and that's it. Because without the partner, it will never work. That's just it, guys. That's why it's always with vitamins and minerals. And now, you know. Now, let's move forward. What else? It also has another technology. We call it alkaline technology. It means alkaline or alkalinity technology. What happens? The moment the C24/7 reaches our stomach, what happens? What does it welcome? There's a lot of hydrochloric acid in our stomach. Am I right? Yes. You're listening to the science, when you enter or when anything enters our stomach, will be broken down into smaller particles with the use of hydrochloric acid, correct? In this case, since our product has alkaline technology, the moment it reaches your stomach, it will not be broken down because there's alkaline that will neutralize the acidity level of your stomach, which means it will protect the components of C24/7. That is why what we get is what we see is what we get with our products. Once it reaches our intestines, where it will be absorbed, we get all of it because it was protected by the alkaline technology that has in our food supplement or flagship product C24/7. Are we learning? Yes. Now we know the technology that we have. That's why it's working perfectly or working very well in our body because of these technologies. And that is only here in Lights in Motion Global. Are you proud? Yes. Now let's talk about more. Now since it's made up of vegetable capsule form, easily absorbed, easily digested in our body, it can be disintegrated in a matter of 15 minutes. Imagine other brands. I will not mention what are these brands, but these are also supplements that are made of tablets and other components. But for us, within 15 minutes, it's already being absorbed and broken down and already reaches at the cellular level. That's why our product is called C24/7 because its protection is at the cellular level. And we know that our body is composed of cells. Am I correct? Everything in your body, from your toenails to the very last strand of your hair, are all made up of cells. And that is why C24/7 does not only help in just a portion of your body, but all throughout your body system. Isn't it perfect? Now, let's go and move forward and love more our products by talking about what is it composed of, what are the ingredients. Let's talk first about the vitamins and minerals. As I've said, they're always together. We have here substances essential for vital life, normal growth and development of your body, as well as maintaining the normal function of your different body systems. For vitamins, this is the vitamins that we have and the minerals. Starting from vitamin A, B complex, up to B12, vitamin C, D, E, and K, and of course it has major minerals, calcium chloride, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, sulfur, and of course trace minerals up to zinc. So everything inside C24/7. But wait, there's still more. It also has whole fruit juice blend, and we have 12 of them. You can see here from plum, cranberry, blueberry, berry, cherry, apricot, pie, orange, grape, and pineapple, all of this inside our seed 24/7. From its seed, going to its meat, going to its covering or its, the covering of the fruit. But what's good about this? Did you know that pineapple, majority of the nutrients is from the crown? Huh? But what do we do with pineapple? We remove the crown, then we remove the skin, then we remove the eyes, and just eat the meat, right? You only get 10-15% of the vitamin C. Because most of its vitamin is in the crown. But good news! You want good news? Inside C24/7, everything is inside the supplement. So you get the nutrients very, very well. So is that really very good? Yes. Excellent, guys. Now moving forward, what else? It also contains well-whole vegetable juice blend, which composed of parsley, kale, spinach, wheatgrass, Brussels, asparagus, broccoli, cauliflower, beet, carrot, cabbage, and garlic. All of this is also inside our supplement. And let me highlight garlic. Don't you know garlic is one of the things that we always have in our kitchen, right? Yes, and don't you know, it's also anti-hypertensive, those people who have high blood, and also it has antibacterial components. So again, it's also antibacterial and antiviral. And it's not only for cooking, okay? So our garlic is a good source of those. So again, this is also inside C24/7. What else? It also contains 18 amino acids, which is for our growth, repair, and maintenance of our body tissues, as well as for the synthesis of enzymes, neurotransmitters, and hormones, especially for ladies in the house to have a balanced hormone so that we will avoid having hormonal imbalance, and also it comes with it our bleeding and other tendencies in our reproductive system. So essential amino acid, which is from histidine up to valine and also arginine to tyrosine. All of them are 18 amino acids still inside C24/7. What else? It also contains 40 green foods and spirulina blend. Wow, all of this still in C24/7? Yes. It also contains alfalfa, barley grass, dandelion wheatgrass, melissa, lemongrass, meadowleaf, blessed thistle, chlorella, plantain, spirulina, blue-green algae, cilantro, and chickweed. Now my question is, what is the common denominator they all have? And they're all silent. They all have the green pigmentation, which is a rich source of antibacterial and antioxidants. What is that? That is what we call chlorophyll. Okay, thank you so much. One person answered a while ago. Let's give her a round of applause. Now that is the most common denominator they have, and that is chlorophyll, which is the green pigmentation, or what brings the green color in this super green foods. And let me also highlight later one particular component or special component that is also widely used or widely already known by a lot of people, and we call it spirulina. Who among you here knows spirulina? Back in the day, years ago, spirulina alone was brought to the market by another company, and it was a breakthrough because spirulina alone, this is what we call super green food. And imagine, it's 24/7 is only one of the components for the super green foods that we have. So imagine, in others, spirulina alone is already working very well. How about C24/7? It's only one of the component. Are you proud? Yes. Now, what are the benefits of spirulina? Let's talk more. It strengthens your different body systems, specifically your immune system. Booster for immune system. It also lowers down your blood pressure, reduces your cholesterol, lowers the incidence of stroke, and boosts energy. It also helps in weight loss and also called a memory booster. Spirulina alone, this is the benefits. Imagine guys, it can help you in a lot of things, especially in your body. Not only that, we also have another special ingredient. We call it dandelion. It's coming from the daisy family. So dandelion, what are the benefits? Benefits of dandelion, it protects your bones because it contains 10% of our daily calcium need. It also cleanses the liver and aids in digestion. It also is high in vitamin K, which builds bones better than calcium. And again, vitamin K is also what we call a clotting factor, which helps our blood not have enough fluid because it will also be a risk for bleeding. So it also maintains your blood components to be having a better circulation. So that is for vitamin K. Not only that, fights diabetes, fights skin infection, prevents urinary tract infection or what we call UTI. So that is for dandelion. What else is the components of C24/7? It also contains 12 mushroom or Japanese mushrooms. So let's get to know more about them. It's called cordyceps, reishi shiitake, hiratake, maitake, yamushitake, matsutake, kawatake, chaga green, agaricon, and mesima. So all of these mushrooms is inside C24/7, and all of these are powerful mushrooms because they all have what we call polysaccharides. Can you say polysaccharides? Polysaccharides. Now I do know some of you are quite, maybe, I don't know, quite see it funny, that I really can pronounce all of them because I've been talking for a long time already, guys. So that's why I can already pronounce them very well. So you will also have your time, guys. Don't worry. You'll be able to pronounce all of these all of these mushrooms. But again, going back to our topic. For our Japanese mushrooms, it has or contains polysaccharides, and polysaccharides are what we call cancer protection. It's the one in charge to help you or to prevent cancer forming or formation of cysts and mass inside your body system. For your information, ladies and gentlemen, all of us have cancer cells in our body. Don't you know that? Now you know. I'm not trying to scare you, but all of us have already cancer cells. It's just that it is sleeping for now. But once it's triggered, we will develop cyst and mass, and eventually you will wake up, you have stage 4 cancer. Good news! Anyway, kidding aside. Kidding aside, guys, but I'm serious. We all have cancer cells already inside our body, but they are not yet triggered. That is why we have to make sure that we don't trigger them. Like how? Making sure or ensuring taking products that will prevent such occasion or such things to happen. And making sure we have higher immune system, good, healthy body, and to take supplements. Are you taking your supplements every day?
Yes.
Yes. Are you sure?
Yes, especially coffee in my
Not
chocolate.
sure. Now you know, and it's now is the right time, guys. The younger you are, take supplements because it will help you sustain your health as well as to do your prevention. Because we believe that prevention is better than you know already, guys. You know what to do. Now, moving forward, aside from the 12 of these mushrooms, C24/7 also contains 12 herbs and specialty nutrients, which is coming from citrus bioflavonoid, Siberian roots, inositol, choline-papa or para-amino-benzoic acid, rutin, hesperidine, chlorophyll. It comes from DNA and RNA, and also spirulina, and from chlorella, boron, and lutein. And most of these components are good for your eyes, good for your brain, and good for your nerves, especially the largest nerve in your back, of course, which is controlling your whole body system. So again, this specialty nutrients has its own special action for our different body system. That's why it's also included in our C24/7. Is it good or very good?
Yes.
Excellent, guys. So those are our specialty nutrients. And we are not stopping yet, guys. We're not yet done. C24/7 still has These are the 5 components. It's composed of cysteine, quercetin, coenzyme Q10, ricin extract, and green tea extract. What is its benefits? It increases the production of your glutathione in your body. It also rejuvenates the skin and regenerates your liver cells. So that's the main function of anti-aging, antioxidant enhancer. Again, glutathione. Let's talk about glutathione. When you hear the word glutathione, what comes into your mind? Glutination. Wow, I have a new word, glutination. What comes into your mind when you hear glutathione? Some of the people, they always tell, it's good for the skin, right? It will make you more white. Sounds familiar? Do you have products that has glutathione here in Zambia? Like soap, lotion?
No.
Are you familiar with that?
No.
I want you to be on the same page with me, guys. You can agree and disagree, okay? Don't worry, I won't bite. Okay? If you know something, say yes. If you affirm it, say yes. If it's not, say no. It's okay. Okay, guys, don't be afraid. Now, for glutathione, one of the components that we have here is it enhances the glutathione that we already have. Our body, or our liver particularly, has glutathione since the beginning. But because we age, we get to age or to add, in our lifetime, it eventually drops down because it also depends on our lifestyle, number one, the food that we eat every day, and how we take care of our body, especially our liver. So if we work or if we use so much from our liver, like we are alcohol drinkers, cigarette smoking, partying at night with your girls, guys. So it's more or less, most of the time, people suffer from the lack of glutathione. And glutathione plays a very important role inside our liver because it is called your liver food. Once there's glutathione, it will regenerate your liver cells and help you, maintain the health of your liver because it's the food of your liver. It maintains the health of your liver, and therefore, if your liver is working well, your blood circulation, and when you are drinking and you're smoking, all of these toxins are also being wasted or put out of your body system, cleansed out of your body system. So imagine if you have these components, it can also help you maintain your liver health. Is that good? Now what happens if you already have good liver, you're already maximizing the health of your liver? The side effect of glutathione is to make your skin more whiter, more better, and you enjoy a good skin. That's its side effect. Because most of the people, they think that if I take glutathione, why am I not going out getting white? Why am I not having good skin? It's because your liver has problem. That's an indication. Are we learning?
Oh, yes.
So if you're taking supplements that has glutathione, especially our product, if your skin is not getting better, the glutathione or the supplements is still working on your liver to make sure it gets its full health. Once it gets its full health, that's where you enjoy the side effects of having better skin, better eyesight, better hair, better nails. Are we learning?
Yes.
Alright, let's move on. And not only about that, of course, other components such as cysteine, quercetin, and especially coenzyme Q10, which is also the food of your heart. This is a supplement for the heart. Coenzyme Q10, this is particularly the action to take care of your heart. The one that controls the beating, especially the muscles that you have there, and the covering of your heart. It maintains the covering of your heart to have better elasticity so that you can pump better the blood all throughout your circulation. Because imagine this, guys. If your heart doesn't pump, what happens? You die, right? That's just it. The moment you were born in this world, your heart already started to pump, even outside the womb of your mom. Up until now, what age you are, it still never fails to pump and to serve you. That is why it's the right time now. It's high time now to take care of your heart. Because I have heard a lot of news as early and as young as 15, 16 years old. They die from heart attack. That is why your age is not already a guarantee. If you're younger than I am, it's not a guarantee you will not collapse there while you're sitting. Yeah, we have that one occasion. We had a presentation in our province. It was a hall for our area. We invited a lot of people. And while the presenter was presenting about the products, I was there seated in front. She was at the very end of like there, seated at the very end seat. She just suddenly collapsed. She was 24 years old. She collapsed, everybody was panicking, they didn't know what to do. But the seatmate already have seen or have noticed, that the girl was like, she wanted to stand up, but she cannot. And she can notice that the half of her face was already dropping like that. So it's an indication of stroke. So once you see that, especially the eyes are going downward, the face is going downward, the mouth is going downward, and the shoulders is going downward like that, it's already an indication of stroke. So everybody panicked. Thank God, I had a downline which is a doctor. So we rushed him to the hospital. So until it was prevented. It was already a mild stroke at 24 years old. She was perfectly fit, mind you guys. She joins marathons. She's an athlete. But the lifestyle, she loves food that are high in fat, cholesterol. She loves to eat rice. We love rice. Asian. So most of the lifestyle that she has, she doesn't really sleep very long. Sometimes she's too excited to go and have her run. She runs in the morning and in the evening. She's very athletic. She really loves being on the road. But because of the lifestyle, it also contributes. Sometimes it happens. And the sad thing is, she's not even taking supplements. She's just taking vitamins and minerals, what we can just buy in the prescription or buy from the drugstore. She's not taking any other products that should contribute for her body because she's really, overexerting, over-fatigue her body. So that's why she had mild stroke. Thank God it was mild. But what if it was not? You end your life at the youngest time and you don't get to enjoy it and maximize it yet. That is why while you're still young, you're enjoying the health that you have. You can still walk. You can still, go out and with your friends. You can still do those things that you want to do. You have the energy. Start taking supplements, I tell you. Don't disregard it. You may think it's, it will just cost you money, but actually, it's your investment for your body. Because later on, as we age, you will never know. We will never know if you will still enjoy long life, just like Mama Katongo. Huwag mong hear once to become Mama Katongo. Me, I want to grow up like Mama Katongo. I want to enjoy my life. So if that's your goal, well, today is the right time. Now is the right time. Now, aside from these wonderful benefits coming from our anti-aging components, another component still inside our C247. Yes, last but not least, it contains 4 longevity polyphenols and mega resveratrol, which is coming from the extracts of Japanese knotweed, red wine, grape seed, and concentrated red wine powder. And we all know that grapes has resveratrol. And resveratrol contains a certain enzyme that activates your longer lifespan. Whether you like it or not, once it's activated, you will enjoy a longer lifespan. And that is with one of our components still included in our C247, which is longevity polyphenols and mega resveratrol. Are we learning, guys? Yes. Now, moving forward, what are the other products that we have? We have another one. We call it Complete Phyto Energizer. Now, For complete vital energizer, this is, or for ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first product of Alliance Emotion Global that was introduced in the market before the birth of C24/7, which is the combination of C24/7 and Restore Life, which was actually formulated by our very own Dr. Eduardo Cabanilog. This was the first product that, or our flagship product before. So again, it is Complete Vital Energizer. Now for Complete, it contains 29 vitamins and minerals up to 10 essential fatty acids. So it doesn't contain the mega resveratrol and the anti-aging components. That is why we can recommend this to pregnant women, lactating mothers, people with bleeding problems, and people with reproductive problems. I actually encourage you to take note of this so that we will not also be confused on what supplements we can recommend, especially for these people. Okay? Make sure this is your reminder. Okay? Moving forward, what's the difference of C24/7 and Complete? Of course, for C24/7, it has 22,000 phytonutrients or plant-based nutrients and antioxidants. It has 5 anti-aging longevity polyphenols, and it is not recommended for pregnant women and lactating mothers. C24/7 can only be recommended for 18 years old and above. How about for Complete Vital Energizer? For Complete Vital Energizer, it only has 16,000 phytonutrients and antioxidants, contains all the original formula, which is, it doesn't have anti-aging and mega resveratrol and longevity polyphenols, and also recommended for people 12 years old and above. Take note of this, guys. It's very important. Now, this is the difference between our two wonderful products, together with our flagship product, C24/7, and Complete Vital Energizer. Are we learning? Are you still here with me? Is someone sleeping beside you? Okay, don't worry, you tell me, we'll go out, okay? Now, moving forward, what are the things to remember for C24/7 and Complete? It should be preferably taken with an empty stomach. Give it 30 minutes before breakfast for better absorption of the products. If your stomach is not full, it can fully absorb the components of C24/7 and Complete. That is why we highly recommend you take it on an empty stomach, or 30 minutes before meal, or 2 hours after meal. Is that understood? Now, if ever the person is taking synthetic drugs, the same time as C24/7, it is better to take the products 2 after meals or not at the same time. Is that understood? It should be taken not the same time if they are taking maintenance drugs or other medicines prescribed by the doctor, because that is, or 2 hours or before meal is the natural or normal duration for partial digestion of food. So imagine, guys, if you have food particles inside your body, you cannot get the full effect or the full function of the supplements. That is why we highly recommend it's on an empty stomach 2 hours after meal or 30 minutes before meal. Is that understood? Clear? Now, don't give it to clients taking blood-thinning medications or drugs, especially for C24/7. Again, C24/7 contains anti-aging and mega resveratrol components. Resveratrol itself has blood-thinning effects. It means it will make you bleed some more. So if your client or your patient or your customer has already taken anticoagulant, we call it anticoagulant or hypertensive drugs or synthetic drugs or maintenance drugs that is directly for blood thinning effect, we should not give them our C24/7 because it can bleed you more, it can make your blood more thinner. So we don't want that to happen. It's the risk that we are giving our clients. Remember, guys, leaders, we are dealing with people. And with dealing with people, we are dealing with their health. So let's make sure we also protect them. And by protecting them, we protect ourselves. Because no matter what happens to your client, it goes back to you. Am I correct? So again, make sure you know this important information and important remember or things to remember. Now, moving forward, what else? This is a common, what we call this one, feedback. Not to all, but to some of those who have taken our products, especially for the first time. A lot of the people that we get to meet, it's their first time to take supplements, the first time they take our products, the first time ever in their lives. So anything you take for the first time, you have to make sure to explain to them that our body is still to adjust. There's an adjustment period for our body to know what we are drinking. So, in short, if there are complaints such as any kinds of discomfort, example, dizziness, insomnia, constipation, diarrhea, headache, or even throwing up, it will be or it is a form of healing crisis. What is healing crisis, Kate? It is the time where we are manifesting different signs and symptoms of a hidden illness inside our body. So if they have these experiences, don't be afraid, but instead educate them that it's okay, it's all right if you're feeling these things, and tell them that it's a form of healing crisis. The first thing that our supplement will do to our body is to cleanse it and to remove the toxins. That is what we call it. What do you call that? Removal of toxins and cleansing out of our body. We call it detoxification. That is a detoxification.
Detoxification.
When you detoxify all the toxins, that's so imagine the process, guys. Adjusting, detoxification, cleansing out of the toxins, and healing will follow. Am I understood? That's the process, guys, of the supplements. There's never, an assurance that when they take it today, they will have already reaction. No. It will differ. Different people, different reaction. Because we all have different bodies, correct? Sometimes when we take, let's say, medicine, we are sick, we will take medicine, we take Panadol. For me, for Panadol to take effect for me, it will take 1 day. But for other people, it's just hours. It's just minutes. Am I correct? It means we all have different reaction and effect for every supplement that we take. It will never be the same. It may be the same in some instance, but most of the time it differs. Because again, we have different reactions, different body systems, and different ways of absorbing the nutrients and the reaction from the supplements that we're taking. Am I understood, guys? Yes. Are we learning? Yes. I hope you're still with me. Let's move forward. Now, another product, which is a component of resveratrol. Wow. We have Restore Life Longevity Formula. It's an anti-aging supplement that can help you restore your life. It contains resveratrol, which activates certain enzymes that promotes longer lifespan. It also reverses diseases associated with aging, like cancer, diabetes, hypertension, arthritis, and many more. So this is our wonderful product, Restore Life or resveratrol in its components. So again, that is Restore Life Longevity Formula. Now let's talk about one of the special ingredients our Restore Life has. And it is what we call Japanese knotweed. Can you say Japanese knotweed?
Japanese knotweed.
Japanese knotweed is scientifically known as Falopia japonica. It actually contains high concentration of resveratrol that is brought into the spotlight of alternative medicine. So again, this is Japanese knotweed. What are the benefits? Number 1 is good for cognitive disorders or brain disorders or problems with your mental or cognitive or mental health. So resveratrol helps improve Alzheimer's disease and dementia. We all know that Alzheimer and dementia is a problem with memory. Am I right? When you have Alzheimer's, It's classified for a lot of things. You can be forgetful at the moment or forgetful for a lot of things. And Alzheimer's can actually be a progressive type of disease. Why? It will not stop. You will never go back to your original or normal state. You will keep on progressing and becoming worsen and worsen and worsen until you forget everyone. That is Alzheimer's disease. In dementia, on the other hand, it's not only forgetfulness, but also there's also combination sometimes of hallucination and other mental disorders. So for dementia, it's also forgetfulness. Sometimes at the moment also, and most of the time, they can even forget their family. They can even forget where they are. And what's worse, they can even forget that they are breathing. So that is dementia, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're learning, guys. Now, for cognitive disorders, these are the things we usually experience when we already get old. And not only today, but recent studies also showed that even younger already, or young people already starts to get Alzheimer's as early as 12 years old or 13 years old. So again, the age is not an excuse for anyone. Anybody can develop the disease as early as we can. It's based on the lifestyle of us, and especially for those mothers in the house, what we give nutrients for our children. And of course, we will not also leave the guys, of course, the dads who are hands-on with their children. Make sure we give them enough nutrients that will help them boost their memory. Not only that, it's also the benefits included good for the heart, because cholesterol in Japanese knotweed has no counter high cholesterol level in the blood. It means it will help you normalize your cholesterol level. Not only that, Japanese knotweed also is good for insulin control, which is of course for people who has diabetes or higher sugar levels or blood sugar levels. It will help you to regulate your blood sugar and prevent insulin resistance to develop. So imagine, it will help you to have a good blood sugar level. So that is Japanese knotweed. Still in Japanese knotweed, it is also cancer protection. Resveratrol appears that the number of beneficial effects against carcinogens is a cancer-causing agents. Carcinogens, cancer-causing agents. These are cancer-causing agents. Number one example is stress. Number two is of course your lifestyle. Number three is of course the food that we eat every day. If you're eating food that are high in chemicals, such as canned goods or instant food, instant noodles, they have high concentration of cancer-causing agents. So that's it. If you're fond of eating Indomie and eating, canned goods or anything that is instant, it has those components, and that is only one of the examples of instant or chemical forming or cancer forming agents or cancer causing food, and which is not good for our body. So be responsible. Now here, in terms of cancer, including breast, prostate, colon, and thyroid, is also one of the types that we get as an effect as we progress in having cancer in our body. They also trigger the process of cancer cell death. So with the help of Japanese knotweed, it can help you trigger the process of cancer cell death, especially for those who are still in stage 1 and stage 2. But if you're already in stage 4, it's going to be more ways of maintaining and keeping your immune system at the highest level. Because when you're already in stage 4, it's already progressing to a more worse situation. So that is for Japanese knotweed, again for cancer protection or cancer prevention. What else? Another special ingredient still in our Western diet, it contains grapeseed extract. Now, grapeseed extract, it helps to destroy free radicals in our body, which in turn will help you avoid premature aging and certain chronic diseases. What are the benefits? It's also good for high blood pressure. It helps you to lower down your blood pressure or to maintain your normal blood pressure. It's also for people who have swelling or edema. It has been found that it inhibits leg swelling, especially during prolonged standing and sitting. Anything that you do in prolonged period of time, it can actually develop you into swelling, and later on, it can also cause you to develop even mild stroke. So again, galaw-galaw. In Philippines, we call it galaw-galaw. Small movements every day. When you're working in your computer for a long period of time, make time to stand up, stretch, walk around, then go back again to your seat. Because if you remain sitting for a long time or standing, your blood cannot flow properly. Am I understood? And if it doesn't flow, it will cause you to have these edemas, and later on it can develop into a heart disease and even hypertension. So again, make sure you have those small activities, small movements, even if you're having a long period of sitting or standing while you are working. Again, that is another tip for everyone. What else? Still in the grapeseed extracts, it also has a benefit for those people who has diabetes. So for people who have diabetes, it should be administered along with exercise because it improves lipid profile, weight loss, and blood pressure, and other diabetic complication. Again, it's very good for people who are already having diabetes so that we can help them to maintain their blood sugar levels as well as prevent other complications together with diabetes. Because you know, if you have diabetes, you also develop different types of complication. And sometimes people who have diabetes doesn't die from diabetes. They die from the complication they develop. Such as what? If they have wounds and they have gangrene, the blackening of the feet, they will cut your feet, they will cut your hand. Have you heard about that for diabetic people? Because of the high concentration of blood sugar levels, their wounds will not, they will not heal anymore. So that's one of the complications. What else? It can even harbor the other neighboring parts of your like, other neighboring parts of your body, because our blood or the sugar in your blood goes all throughout your body system. It can stay in your heart, it can stay in your lungs, it can stay in your liver, it can stay in your kidneys. And you can develop again another complication that will contribute to your disease. Aside from that, it's also good for cognitive decline or your brain, brain problems or disorders. This actually is useful for food supplements for people, again, for Alzheimer's disease and other debilitating neurological disorders. Neurological disorders, it means your brain. Okay? So anything that is in connection with your brain disorders, again, it can be helped by this wonderful component. One of them is our grapeseed extract. So again, that is its main prevention action. Now, things to remember when you are giving Restore Life. This is the most important part, guys. If you're giving Restore Life, make sure, of course, to know about your clients, because it is never, no, recommended to this following condition. If